The second reason why we don't necessarily do what we should when it comes to growing, controlling, and keeping our own money is because of our upbringing. There's a story about a dog that got hit by a car and she lost the use of her back legs. She ended up having pups, and those pups didn't use their back legs. It was later found that those pups were extremely healthy and physically fit. They were just mimicking their mom's behavior, and we often do the same. We are all born naked, scared, and with a blank slate. Then we grow up mimicking the behavior we see all around us. Maybe we grew up where there was no money, or experienced the roller coaster of the ups and downs. And we all know people that as soon as the money comes in, the money goes out. Raising 4 kids on a teacher's salary and a part-time nurse, my parents did their best and saved money where they could. This often meant secondhand equipment or seriously discounted sports equipment for me and my siblings. I remember having a pair of skates that I would eventually grow into and being the only kid in Antigonish minor hockey that had blue pants. The rest of them had the black bulldog hockey pants. Now, I find I have an unconscious bias of buying things for me, so I have a hard time buying brand new things for me or for even my kids. Luckily for our kids, though, they have a mother that gets them the best of the best. We all have an unconscious bias, and it's mainly based on the way we were brought up. So what was your upbringing like? We all have an unconscious bias towards money and success. Take the time to answer these questions to discover what your bias is. What is your earliest memory of money? Now, my earliest memory of money was my parents had this plastic blue piggy bank. It was shaped as a poodle. And me and my sister and brother, we'd shake it upside down and we'd have a little coin collection. The big ones were those octagon quarters. Loved those things. And I remember having a little coin collection. And one of my father's friends came in and kind of played a trick on me where he traded my coin collection for a bunch of shiny pennies. Now, I'm pretty sure he gave me back. It was a big joke. But to this day, I still don't like shiny stuff. Another question was, what was your upbringing like? Did you grow up poor? Or was money abundant at times and scarce at others? Did you guys talk about money? What does wealth mean to you? Who are your key influences? A good, powerful question is, what's important about money to you? And what is your unconscious bias towards money? And when it comes to success, do you feel leaders are born or are they made? Are successful people lucky? We talked about Parkinson's Law, the vicious cycle of money. We reviewed Willie Sutton's Law, and we all know Murphy's Law, but have you ever heard of Mason's Law of Avoidance? We often live in the past and put off what we really want. Let me tell you something you already know. We are all grown up now. We are now ready to make our own financial decisions. What matters most is how you see yourself today and what you want in the future. You are your major key to success. You are your biggest asset. Money amplifies the type of person you are. If you're a good person, you can do great things. When you can get crystal clear on your own vision, your values, and your goals, you're just going to eliminate so much of the noise and distractions that are out there. You're going to make better financial decisions that are going to lead to better results, eventually leading to the confidence and peace of mind knowing that you're on the right path, but it all starts with your why. Here's an example of Ryan and Nancy. Ryan was an electrician, Nancy was a pharmacist. They were do-it-yourself investors. They were starting a new family. They had good spending habits. They had no debt except for their mortgage. And their goal was to invest in their child's success. They were unsure what to do financially and career-wise. They didn't trust the bank or the financial advisor that they interviewed. And then they came to me and we provided a solution for them where we set up a main and spending account. We formed even better spending habits where they followed the philosophy of the wealthy, where they invested in themselves first. We set up a tax-free savings account and proper life insurance and an RSP and a whole life policy for their kids. But one of the biggest things was the confidence that I've seen in both of these. Ryan received pay raise after pay raise at his job, and Nancy switched location. She was nervous about that at first. She had the confidence to make the switch and did. Their family is growing. They're on child number 2. I'm not going to dive deep into the numbers, but I can tell you this. It's more important to believe in yourself. And sometimes, in order to believe in yourself, you need to borrow the belief from others.